Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Tuesday yesterday. Today is Wednesday, February 1st, 2023, and it is a day D. For instrumentals, it's a day 6. Yes, I did say February. We have finished the month of January, and we have now hopped into the second month of the year, February. Let's do it. All right. So before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead and take a seat. I'm so happy that you're here in school. It's nice to have you guys bring that awesome life to school. I hope that we can bring that energy and keep it for a positive, keep it for love, care, and encouragement, but that we also keep it under control, that we don't let it get out of hand. Once again, those of you guys at breakfast, continue to do a good job walking to class afterwards. Continue to do a good job cleaning up after yourself as well. All right. So, let's go over our lunch menu for today. We've got 4 choices as always. Let's get to it. Give me 1 second. All right. So your first choice, your warm choice, is the lunch brunch or the brunch lunch, Dutch waffle with sausage. Choice 2 is a warrior munchie meal. Choice 3 for kindergarten through 2nd grade, it's a lunchbox meal with turkey. And then for 3rd through 6th grade, it's a turkey sandwich meal. And last but not least, your last choice, choice lunch number 4 is the sun butter sandwich. Once again, if you are a packer, you are good to go. All right, so we've got 3 expectations here at the school. You already know what they mean, what they are. I'm assuming you know what they mean. And number 1, that's be respectful. Number 2, show that you're responsible. And number 3, show that you are ready to learn, ready to take on the challenges of the day, ready to soak in and appreciate the blessings that are right there in front of you, ready to fail and brush yourself off and get going again all along. Guys, they're simple rules, but what they look like in every situation requires you to stop and think, okay? And how are we going to be respectful? How are we going to be responsible? How are we going to show that readiness? Well, just do everything in love. Do everything from a place of care, caring for others, also caring for yourself, and also be encouraging. And that will influence the words that come out of your mouth. It will influence how you use your hands. It will influence how you use your feet. So those are really important, and I really want you guys to think about how all the different ways where we can show that respect, where we can show that responsibility, and we can show that readiness. All right? So once again, a couple reminders. Number 1, continue to enjoy the quotes that are around the school. You know, we had our quote day on Friday, and once again, shout out to all of those amazing 6th graders that helped put up those quotes. And continue to add tape to help keep them up. I know sometimes the way we put them up might cause some of these quotes to fall down. Teachers and students, if you see some of those quotes fall down, just let one of us know, let your teacher know, and we'll try to get them back up for you guys to read. Remember, these are encouraging words, and we hope that you do take the time to read and look at the pictures as well. Also, don't forget our math night is tomorrow. Once again, if you are interested in signing up and being a part of it, there is a link that is online that was sent out to our parents last Wednesday. So if you haven't already signed up and you want to join us, make sure you do so. Math night is tomorrow. That will be Thursday evening. All right. So this day in history, you know what? I'm going to kind of change it up a little bit. I think I shared with you guys that my family is from an island called Taiwan. And so you have got this huge country of China and then a little bit of the ocean, just a little bit. And there's this potato-shaped island called Taiwan. And, you know, back in the day, many, many hundreds of years ago, some of the major powers, superpowers of the world, went around conquering parts of the world, and Taiwan was no exception. The great country of the Netherlands, or Holland, took over parts of that island, and they built a fort there called Fort Zeelandia, And they tried to control the people of Taiwan in a way that wasn't very nice. They made them pay money, they treated them poorly, and things like that. In the meantime, what was also going around off the coast of the island in the waters was that there were pirates. And there was this Chinese-Japanese pirate. His name was Kosinga. And he decided, you know what? He needed to have a base for his pirates. So he decided to go up against this great country of Holland and try to take over that fort. And in doing so, take over the rest of the island. And on this day, February 1st, back in the year 1662, they had this great big battle, and the Chinese-Japanese pirates actually pulled off the huge upset and drove off the Dutch. Okay, so if you were from the Netherlands back then, it was the Dutch Empire. You were Dutch, and it drove them away. And for the next many years, the pirates actually took over the fort and ruled the island. It became their hideout. That was where they took their treasure. That was where they fixed their ships before they went on the next mission. And Taiwan became a pirate enclave. It became a pirate kingdom. In fact, they got so powerful that these pirates decided to open up their own school. They opened up a university, which actually still exists, which is pretty impressive when you think that there's a pretty well-known university in Taiwan, in the town of Tainan, that was actually started by a bunch of pirates, a bunch of outlaws, people who went up against and stole from other ships. Made for a pretty interesting time in Taiwan's history, and I thought it was worth sharing with you. You know, for those of you guys who love the high seas and the adventures of piracy and naval battles and imperialism and colonialism and all of the battles that might happen because of that, and then you add in the strange parts of stories where pirates became so powerful they created their own university and their own schools. Who would have thought? If you're interested in that kind of stuff, figure this story might be for you. Once again, you know, this is not American history I'm sharing with you today. It was actually the history of part of another country on the other side of the earth called Taiwan. Anyways, thought it was interesting. Hopefully you thought it was interesting. If nobody else has told you this, I love you. I care about you, and I'm here to encourage you. You guys know what to do. It's not about just saying it. Many of you guys still continue to say it. I love it. But believe it or not, I don't think any kid actually said those words to me yesterday. But you know what? I did see a lot of you kids practicing what love might look like, what care might look like, and what encouragement will look like. Speaking of that love, care, and encouragement, I do want to leave you with one last thing. At lunch, I'm going to ask all of us to do something for me. I'm pointing to my ears, and our ears are great at listening and hearing sounds. Once again, many of you guys, we've got to work on bringing the volume down. At the same time, I know that sometimes it is some of each other's birthdays, and our lovely ladies in the cafeteria and in the kitchen, they love to celebrate. Yesterday, we had a great celebration for one of our 5th grade students, and everybody who happened to be in the cafeteria sang happy birthday. But we sang it so loud. It actually hurts some people's ears. So what I'm going to ask the ladies, as well as you all, to do is continue to celebrate each other's birthday. I think it's great. But let's sing at a level 1, even at a whisper. I guarantee you, it'll sound pretty good. Okay? So next time we do this, I'm going to ask that you guys sing at a level 1. I don't want to have to take that away. I think every kid who has a birthday, let's celebrate it. I think we can help each other. I think we can sing at a level 1. Okay? Let's do it with love. Let's do it with care. Let's do it with encouragement. Can't wait to see you guys around. Have an amazing day.